Looking at others feels like looking in a mirror without a mirror. Reflections without a source, shimmering in the imaginary spaces in between what has no edges and is not a what. Bliss vibration, love recognizing love, not knowing what love is or what is a what, is the beauty that can never be lassoed with words. Love will do. Infinite, intimate, wild love, radiant beauty, without beginning or end, need not be found, as it is in the very looking, or the aching for love. It is this very untamed, ungraspable aliveness pouring through itself, tumbling through these words, sliding off the page through the mind stream and gone forever. Was it ever? Was I ever? Is there ever anything but love? Even shadows burn into light. How could an imaginary part of the dream know anything about the dream? Only if there was an outside, an edge that could be crossed by this imaginary dream persona who could survey the dreamscape and say, "Oh my, this is a dream indeed." There is no escape, no outside or inside to the dream, as inside and outside, like all this and that, is made up. How is this known? It is a feeling of seamlessness that saturates the dream of things, and it is obvious always that there are no things, no selves, no others, no time or space or dimension or measurement actually at all. No actual at all. No nothing, no everything, no emptiness, no fullness. All qualities and characteristics are made up. The very fabric of the dream is not, yet it appears to be. There is no underlying real world or truth or anything to find or lose, no destination, no other better or next. And somehow this is a feeling akin to love, and it feels beautiful. I am the singing, and the singing sings me, a call and answer love song, echoes of echoes of echoes, bathed in moonlight on a moonless night. Suspended, caressed, painted in the sliding colors of moon song, emerging, dissolving, reflected light without a sun or source, or the echo that I seem to be. And my mouth, my lips, my heart sing of this simple blooming and wilting wonderment, and the flower that never becomes is this ache for this excruciatingly beautiful love that it can never hold or press in the pages of its heart. As it is this love without edges, this dancing of the heart. Echoing, reverberating, soaring wind songs written with sky in sky, space in space, love in love. Suspended as the floating, soaring, without looking for wings or sky or sea or land, immeasurably unknowable, concepts drifting through a conceptual world. If you say it is all the dream or love or God or nothing, that says nothing. I simply say it is all love. There is no love. To say nothing, even deeper. And I say there is no it, to be anything or nothing, as no edges can be found, no edges are felt. But edgelessness becomes a concept, a thing when named, as does love, as does nothing, as does God. This is utterly intimate, closer than your breath, your heartbeat, closer than love. Sunset burns her photographs, shatters painted windows, gathers the shards and ashes and scatters them across the night sky. And the shimmering burns the shadows in between the brilliance. Echo of moon soars, gathers sound and silence into a dream of sky. Firefly ignites and fades. Night disappears into night. That there is an underlying, unchanging substance or source, even love or God, etc., is not what this feels like. Although I say all is love, I always say there is no love. Simultaneously, there are no things, and yet all and everything. Emptiness without emptiness. Oh my fullness, life exploding and dissolving without a background of empty space or against a sliding scream of time. Life flows without movement or non-movement, without time or timelessness, and it is not made of something, not even emptiness. We are echoes of a heart song no one has ever sung. Love sings us as we sing love. Nothing need be done. Nothing can be done. Love is not. Love blooms and drowns in a million shades of rain. We are a dream of waves, dancing, tumbling, crashing, and receding, never reaching the shore of a boundless sea of sparkling reflections. Drowned, dissolved in the wetness from which we never emerge. An ever erupting and collapsing, heartbreakingly beautiful, edgeless dance where the dancers and the dance are not two or one or none. Spinning wildly without a dreamer or source, intangible, illegible, ephemeral, never actually blooming or wilting, we are the flowering, the heartbeat, the love in between time and space, and nothing at all. This life, a river of song, of memory that has no source nor destination, as the liquid ballet has no actual movement or non-movement, and yet it is all we can ever know. We are as real as these other dancers, these other lovers that break our hearts with their untamable, excruciating beauty. This love of the dance is the dance, a ballet of this and that, emerging from and dissolving into itself, boundlessness bursting from its imaginary seams. This is mad, wondrous love, exploding all ideas of love, as there are no separate lovers, nor love, nor anyone at all. Yet we find ourselves dancing, falling in love, a cascade of wonder that this ephemeral dream of love and lovers seems to fall through its own echo, its own reflection. And there is no source to this flowing, or any substance that flows, not even love. Yet it is all love somehow. Love that has broken, burnt, smashed, obliterated all ideas of love. And the lushness, the richness, the sensuousness is undeniable. Knowing somehow that love is an illusion is not the end of love. It is always beginning and ending, without a heartbeat in between. And that is our heartbeat, our song that sings us as we sing it. Elusive, ephemeral, not real nor unreal. What is love? What is not? And who would know? Who or what is separate from this edgeless, flowing, undeniable, heartbreaking beauty? Only as imaginary, separate lovers can we love. Real and unreal, a dream without a dreamer, a dream of two, of many, without one or none, edgeless, all-consuming, elusive, unknowable love, rippling, streaming, falling, tumbling through itself. It is all love. There is no love. Flocks of echoes swoop and swirl and skim a sea of reflections pouring through a dream of sea and sky and unfathomable beauty spiraling through itself. Stars ignite our eyes as love's unquenchable fire consumes us. Love's dance is a ballet of one, of two, of many, of none, twisting, turning, rushing, roaring, kissing, caressing, eviscerating, exploding, searing, burning our hearts, our bodies, our minds, extinguishing itself in every tear, every breath, every heartbeat, every word ever uttered, every song never sung. Love slays you and herself simultaneously as you are love. Yet there was never anything or anyone to slay. Love is the story, the fairy tale, that need not and cannot be believed, as there is no one telling this story and no one listening. Yet we are this call and answer love song, this chorus of one, of many, of none. Love caresses itself into being and consumes itself. Love's all encompassing. There are no edges, no outside or inside, no place outside or inside of love. The sword of love pierces you in the deepest places you never knew existed. This is far more intimate than your most secret thoughts and feelings. Not even nothing is left. It never was. You never were, nor was love. Yet love swoops in and colors in the emptiness with echoes of echoes, pouring through a labyrinth of reflections, coming from nowhere, going nowhere. And the fairy tale continues to dance, to pirouette, in between never and forever, between infinity and nowhere, between the betweens. Angels sing this chorus of love. It no longer feels like there is a you separate from music, and there is a knowing that separate notes, separate voices, separate lovers are required in this symphony of love. The idea of separate moments dissolves into an atemporal heaven of contrapuntal madness inseparable from sanity. Polyphonic angels gather you into their wings of sound, and you are caressed, pierced, eviscerated, and dissolved by love, by everything, by nothing at all. Inside and outside dissolve into blooming, exploding wonderment. And you are this music, and you are this love, and you are these wings of emptiness and fullness soaring, with no substance or lack of substance, only sky, soaring through sky, space through space, love through love. Love is the subject, the object, and the imaginary spaces in between. A deep, underwater current of love envelops you and dissolves you, and there is nothing but ocean. And the wind ran down the hill and chased the shadows in between. Life kisses itself through your eyes, your lips, your mouth, your tongue, your blood, your bones, your heart, leaving an echo of a kiss, suspended, dissolved in a waterfall of echoes. You can feel love's song ricochet across the canyon that has no walls, nor sky, nor ground, nor rushing river of love. Sensuous, sourceless aliveness falls through its own caress. Wild, mad love dances with itself and falls through her empty arms. The ground falls away and all dissolves into this perfect kiss.